So the fact that you might only make $5,000 a month and you've been trying to get to $10,000 a month for the past 3 years, it's not your job. It's not because no one is hiring. It's not because the economy is going to shit. It's because of your programming. What's up? What's going on? My name is Sabrina and welcome back to the channel. Here in the Better You space, we teach creatives, dreamers, and entrepreneurs how to train their minds to make their dreams their real daily lives. Today, I'm talking about why you are at a disadvantage to create the life of your dreams. And before I get into the video, I will say that the doors to our signature program, Unleash Your Life, are open for this week only. So if you decide that you are ready to train your mind to make your dreams a reality, click the link in the description below, check out more details, and apply. If you liked this video, I would love it if you gave it a thumbs up, click subscribe, and hit the bell button to be notified every time I post a new video, and let's get into it. The lives we live today are created based on our belief systems, primarily what we have been mirrored and shown growing up. We create for ourselves what we believe is possible for ourselves. So how are the majority of us living at a disadvantage to create the life of our dreams? When we think about the general belief systems that we have been surrounded by the majority of our lives, especially as kids, it's to be frugal, to guard your heart, don't trust others, to dream, but don't dream too big. We're taught that it's safer to keep ourselves small, that it's safer to always have a backup plan, that it's safer to only show small aspects of ourselves here and there, to not show too much of yourself because God forbid if the world can't handle all of you, right? It's like so much of our programming is based from fear. And you know what that gets us? Fear-based results. It leads us to stay in jobs and careers long after knowing it's not right for us, just because we're nervous to step into the unknown. It leads us to stay in relationships long after knowing that they're not fulfilling our wants and needs, just because they've been in our lives for a long time. It makes us hesitant to make any kind of move towards our true soul desires. What if it goes wrong? What if it goes right? What will Aunt Jilly think? Fear. It keeps us stuck. It keeps us stagnant. It keeps us unfulfilled. You might say it keeps you safe, but it's truly only a perceived sense of safety. Because when you think about the consequences and the benefits of either staying where you're at in the job you keep fantasizing about quitting, constantly thinking if you'll ever actually make it to starting the business or pursuing the modeling career you've always wanted to, or deciding to go full force in the direction of your dreamiest dreams where life literally looks like heaven on earth to you, you will come to realize that there is so much more to risk staying where you're at than going after your dreams. And this fear that may have caused you to stay small in the past and to worry and bite your nails at every thought of moving towards that direction, this fear is only there because of the information and evidence that your mind has been exposed to in the past. Your mind's programming is the biggest thing holding you back. When you have the thought to finally start putting out videos of your singing, for example, and original songs you've written, and you decide to wait because, oh, maybe now's not the right time, that's your programming talking, saying, this is too scary, let's wait. Even though your soul is saying, I want to do this. When you want to start your coaching business, and then your mind starts to say, but I need to get these 3 certifications and these things, and then I need to get extra training, and then I need to actually start a website first, and then I can start coaching. Like your soul is saying, you have these gifts to share with the world to help others, and your programming is saying, not now, it's too scary. Let's see how long I can hold this off till. Your subconscious mind dictates 90 to 95% of your daily habits, actions, thoughts, and emotions. It's very difficult to override your programming just with your conscious willpower. It's literally the software of your entire system, your speaking, your breathing, your nervous system, what hormones get released. Your programming controls it all. So the fact that you might only make $5,000 a month and you've been trying to get to $10,000 a month for the past 3 years, it's not your job. It's not because no one is hiring. It's not because the economy is going to shit. It's because of your programming. And 99% of us have been set up to live in fear, to live in scarcity, to play small because small is safe. And maybe if we're so small, right, we won't ever get stepped on. not realizing the entire time we are mushing ourselves into the ground. If you want to create the life of your dreams, if you want to create the career you've always wanted, if you want to attract the friendships and relationships that you know you deserve, if you want to train your emotional state's baseline to be of fulfillment and ease, you need to start getting your subconscious mind on board. Start to change your belief systems. And how do you do that? Belief systems are only thoughts that have been repeated enough times with enough emotion that they become ingrained in our brains as these nicely carved neural pathways. So to change your belief systems, you need to start changing your thoughts and changing your emotions. I need you to become aware of what your day-to-day self-talk is like. What is going on in that beautiful brain of yours? Is it constantly saying how much money you don't have, how stressed and overwhelmed you are, how you feel like you could be doing better and you just don't know how? Your thoughts that you have, these are commands that you are giving to your subconscious mind, that your subconscious mind then follows and operates the body. Our minds are like machines. What we put in, we get out. What we plant grows. Like, what are you planting? What thoughts are you planting? This programming that we've had, we can't deny the fact that so many of us have been put at a disadvantage because of the people that we've been surrounded with growing up and the belief systems that we've been exposed to growing up. I mean, it's taken me years to get out of some of my biggest fears that were holding me back. And I'm still always a work in progress, just like we all are. And this isn't to say that it'll take you years, but with the knowledge we have today, we can't make that excuse for ourselves. Like, we know better. We're living in a day and age where we can make anything a career. Literally dancing on TikTok is a career to some people. Nothing is unrealistic at this point. All the knowledge I have today, I've taught myself in the past 5 to 6 years. We have access to it, and it's our duty really at this stage in our lives to take responsibility for ourselves, to say it doesn't matter what my past looked like. It doesn't matter the horrible circumstances I may have been in, the hardships that I've gone through. At the end of the day, we know that if we dedicated ourselves to reprogramming our minds, to having undeniable belief in ourselves, rewire our thinking for success, retrain our emotional states to confidence, ease, and fulfillment, I'm willing to bet that you already know that you would attain your deepest soul desires really easily. The universe, God, whatever you want to call it, it already has plans in place for you. Actually, multiple, countless, infinite number of plans. No matter what decision we make, we can still be guided and redirected towards our desires as long as we set our minds to it. But as soon as we say, oh, maybe later, or that's not possible for me, the universe says, okay. The universe is a yes man. Your subconscious mind is a yes man. It's going to keep saying yes, whatever you tell it. So what are you telling it? This is why I love taking students through Unleash Your Life so much, which is my signature program, because throughout the course of the 3-month program, you're constantly training your mind, training your emotions, reprogramming your subconscious, so much so to where if you follow the teachings and practices, there's literally no way in hell you're coming out the same person. It's like we take all of the gunk that was inside of you that was making you block the money from coming in, making you indecisive about your goals, making you take action, but not the right action that will actually produce the results that you want, right? We take all of that gunk and we clear it out of your system, making you a clear channel to receive your best ideas, to execute on those desires, and to have full faith and to stand strong behind those ideas, so much so until you see it come into fruition literally before your very eyes. Our lives are like a projector screen playing the movie of the programming of our subconscious minds. So what movie are you living in? And are you willing to change the script? The choice is yours, really. You don't have to live at a disadvantage anymore. If you're wanting to go all in on this, the doors to Unleash Your Life are opening this week, and they only open a few times a year. So if you're watching this as the doors are open and this is something you feel called to, I encourage you to book a call with us below. If you're watching this as the doors are closed, feel free to hop on our waitlist to be the first to know when the doors open again. I hope you guys know that I only talk about my offers and videos because I know how transformational they are to receive the actual experiences and practices that are inside. I'm definitely working on being on YouTube more to share everything that I've learned in the past 5 to 6 years to help out as many people as I can So do expect to see more from me. And I also know that from experience that the YouTube videos are great, but where your life actually changes is when you decide to go all in on something, like investing into a transformational program like this. So that being said, I hope this video was able to offer you insight and inspiration for you. That was my intention. Give it a thumbs up to help out the channel. Subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified every time I post a new one. Share this video with a friend. I hope you all have an amazing day and continue to kick ass. I love you. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next one.